Welcome back to Sip and Spill podcast. I am Priscilla, and today's episode is a personal one. So grab your drink, because today we're going to spill it all. Today's topic is doubt. Yes, doubt. I am a person that I am always doubting myself. I am always questioning everything I do. So let's get into it. There's the version of me people see, and most of the time is, wow, you're strong. You don't care what other people think about you, or you're always pushing forward. And to be honest, I never really felt like that. I was always worrying about what other people thought about me or my family. Um, I never felt like I was being strong. I always doubted myself that I wasn't pushing myself enough. And it's hard. It's hard to think like that. It's hard to doubt yourself so much. And I had to realize that you can't really live your life doubting yourself. Mentally and emotionally, it's not healthy for yourself or others. When you're mentally drained, you rub that energy to your kids, to your family members, to your friends, and you don't want to transfer that energy that you're feeling into other people. I'm a person that I'm always questioning whether I'm being the better self. I'm always questioning whether I'm being the better version of myself, if I am being a good mom, if I'm doing the right things, if I am being a good wife. I was always doubting myself. I was always questioning myself. Is that healthy? No. And I'll tell you why. When you feel like that and you think too much, like I do, I'm a person that thinks way too much. My brain goes through 10,000 thoughts per minute. It's not healthy. It's not good for your mental health. And I had to learn and teach myself that I needed to pause when I was feeling like that and tell myself that I am doing the best that I can. I am slowly but surely becoming the better version of myself that I want to be, and that I am doing everything in my power to be a good mom, that I am always learning new things, always learning to I am doing the best that I can. I am always trying my best. That's okay. It's okay not to know. It's okay to doubt yourself every once in a while, but it's not okay to doubt yourself every time. Mentally, it takes a toll on you, and it was taking a toll on me. It was truly taking a toll on me. I was being burnt out midday. I was overthinking everything. I was doubting everything. I was not being able to focus on work. I was not able to focus on my kids at some point. I was not able to focus on my marriage at some point. So I had to learn how to just pause, take a break, take a breather. Some days that look like going out to fresh air, going to the park so the kids can, you know, um, drain that energy that they have while I just sat, watched them, and got the fresh air. Sometimes, some other days, that was just me needing to take a break and paint for an hour. Paint has helped me a lot when it came to just de-stressing and calming myself. Sometimes I just take an hour, even 30 minutes. I start painting something and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling calm. I'm feeling like I've cleared my mind. But there's some other times that you just need to sleep for hours. We as parents, and I know mamas out there feel the exact same way. We are so worn out, like burnt out to the point where we don't sleep enough, and our bodies, it comes to it comes to a point where our bodies just need the sleep. We just we just need to rest, and that's okay. We are doing our best. We are doing the best that we can. Just because you're doubting yourself doesn't mean that you can't do whatever you need to be getting done. It doesn't mean that um, you're not enough. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that you can't overcome your doubts. You just need a break. We are humans with emotions, and that's okay. But that won't stop me from becoming a better version of myself. That won't stop me from becoming a better mom, a better wife, a better business owner. Being too much in your mind, doubting yourself so much, overthinking, questioning yourself way too often, it's not healthy. It's not good. And I know there's people out there that feel the exact same way, where it used to get to a point where you felt so overwhelmed. But you just have to figure out, you just, how can I say this? You just kind of have to find yourself, um, figure out things that help you calm down, or find things that stop your mind from overthinking too much. Take a breather. Sometimes all we need is a breather, and that's okay. It's not bad. That doesn't mean that you're doing a bad job. That doesn't mean that you're being a bad mom or a bad parent. But we can't overwork our body or our mind, because then we can't function. Too much doubting and overthinking and questioning yourself can bring in depression. And that did happen to me um, years ago, where I was overthinking everything and I started being depressed. Depressed because I just kept thinking and overthinking that I wasn't doing enough, that I wasn't enough. Depression is not easy. Depression is not something you could just switch on and off. It's a process. Once you're with depression, it takes time to come out of depression. Um, but you could literally get out of depression. It's more of a mental thing, to me at least. I just had to find ways to stay positive, um, find things that made me happy, do more things with my kids, do more things with my family, my husband, kind of entertain yourself, and get all that bad energy that you have around, like surrounding you, out of your circle. I have learned that the things that you have around you, the people that you have around you, are a big part in your life. They can either, for example, you could have friends or family members that they don't need to be. Sometimes you gotta see, who do you have around you? Who are you surrounding yourself? Who are you allowing in your circle? Sometimes you might think that that person might have your best interests, but they might not. And face to face, they might be, oh my God, this and that. I love this. I love what you're doing. But then behind your back, they might be bringing bad energy. They might be bad mouth talking you. or speaking wrongly, and your energy feels that. And negativity comes into your surroundings, and sometimes you just need to cut some people off, whether it's friends, strangers, um, family members. Sometimes you just need to cut out that negativity, that bad energy that you're feeling. Find your peace, find your mental, emotional peace. It's okay to want to cut some people out, because they're either always being negative or not supporting you, or um, just making you doubt yourself. It's okay to cut some bridges off for your own health, your own good, for your own family, for the better of your own family. How did I manage to stop overthinking and doubting myself? Well, this is what worked for me, and it's still a work in process. It's still a work in progress. I stopped being so negative within myself. Occasionally, I doubt myself here and there, and I question myself all the time still. But you have to realize that you can't do that too often. So I had to just pause. I had to tell myself, pause. And I just take some time for myself and redo what I want to do, until I know that I'm satisfied with what I'm doing. It's okay to feel like that sometimes. We're only humans. We truly are only humans with emotions. We're allowed to feel. We're allowed to feel certain ways sometimes. It's normal. But you don't have to be stuck on it all the time. One of the things that helped me was stop talking negative. If somebody talks negative to me about me or my kids or my family or other people, I'm just like, you know what? That's not my problem. I don't care what you have to say, and you shouldn't either. Like, that's not your business. Just move on. Don't allow people to talk wrongly about you, especially in front of you or behind your back. Stay positive. Don't let nobody else's thoughts or what they say affect your daily life. It is not worth it. And you don't need that. Taking and finding the time to take care of myself and put myself first and love myself. Finding time to love myself and figure myself out in the sense of, you know, how do I cope with certain things has helped me a lot. And it's hard. It's hard once you think that you have it all figured out and you start thinking, like, what are the things that I actually like doing? Like, what are the things that I, enjoy? Sometimes you forget certain things because you, once, to me, once I gave birth, everything was my children. I lost myself. I lost myself. I forgot to do things that I like doing. Everything was, making sure my kids are okay, they're eating and they're staying healthy, and they're safe and all this stuff. But I wasn't worrying about myself. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't loving myself. Um, it's not easy. It's not easy. And I had to learn all over again who I was, finding myself. And it's been a process. It has been a process, but it has been a good process, at least to me. Other people might feel like it's the end of the world, or they can't find the way to figure this out. But to me, I am slowly but surely getting to become the person that I want to be. Nothing and no one will stop me from becoming the version that I want to be for me and my family. And nobody will stop me from reaching my goals, what I want for life. How do I manage balancing life, responsibilities, and expectations? Well, balancing life is hard. To me, it's very hard because as a mom of two kids, a wife, managing a house, making sure my house is clean, where my my family is fed, managing businesses from home, our animals. We have chickens, we have a goat, we have dogs. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of work. But you know what? It's very satisfying to me. Sometimes I do get overwhelmed, and that's okay. Mamas get overwhelmed, and that's okay. But again, you have to find some time for yourself because you can't overwork yourself. I know we try to be Wonder Woman, and we are Wonder Woman because we are strong. We could take pain, we could take heartbreaks, we could take overloads. We are truly the Wonder Womans of the world. But you have to take care of yourself. You have to find time for you to be able to manage all of your life and your family's life. Um, Responsibilities. Honestly, what has helped me with my ADHD and my responsibilities, or what has helped me with my responsibilities, me having ADHD, I kind of have to have things planned out. And I'm the type of person that needs for it to be exactly how I planned it. But it never works out like that. It truly never works out like that. Right? I mean, to me, I write down what I have to do for the day and I prioritize the most important things that I have to do for the day. And I do those first, or the hardest things. And I do those first. And I move down the list to like whatever's like, once I'm done with the most important things, I'll go down until I'm doing the least important thing. Sometimes I don't get through my list. Sometimes I have 30 things in my list for the day, whether it's in for my businesses, whether it's for cleaning the house, or, you know, finding time for myself sometimes. I have to put my time in my schedule so I don't forget that I need me time. Sometimes I don't get that. Sometimes I have to do it after everybody's asleep, you know. If I want to paint that day, I'll wait till everybody's asleep if I didn't have time during the day to do it. If I want to see a K drama that I've been wanting to watch, I'll wait till I actually have time to do it. And if I can't get it, if I can't get to it that day, I'll put it on the list for the next day. You just have to figure out what best works for you. Again, these are the things that have worked for me, and but we're all different. So what works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. Um, but this is my truth. This is my story. This is how I'm feeling. This is how I've overcome things. When it comes to expectations, I used to expect so much from so many people and always ended up in disappointment. I do not expect anything from anybody anymore. I truly don't. It's not worth it. And it's not healthy for your mental health. So, my advice to you is don't expect anything from anybody. Don't worry about what other people think or say about you. It's not their problem and it's not your problem. You worry about what you think about yourself and your family and, your husband and your kids. That's it. That's all that matters. Yeah. Don't worry about what other people think. It's not worth it. It's 12 a.m. here. I know in Puerto Rico it's like 2 a.m. right now. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. Don't worry about it. Trust me, don't worry about what other people got to say about you or your family. because it's not worth listening. It's not worth thinking about it. And most of the time, people are just jealous. People talk shit um, just because they don't have the things that you have, or they have not achieved the things that you have achieved. Um, so when it comes to people telling me, "Hey, you need to do this," or "Hey, you're doing this wrong," or "Hey, you shouldn't say that to your kids," or "You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that," guess what? I'll raise my kids how I think is best. I will tell my kids whatever the heck I want. And I will do with my life whatever I want to do, because I am an adult. I am not a 5-year-old. I am not a 15-year-old. I am a grown woman. I'm almost in my 30s. I don't need nobody telling me what to do or what I should do. A lot of people just don't have you in their best interest. Like, they don't have the best interest. They just have negative things to say. When somebody comes to me and tells me, "Hey, you're doing a great job," thank you. I needed to hear that. I appreciate it. But I used to get so many people saying, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing this." Let me ask you something. When you were my age, what were you doing? "Oh, I was partying." Okay. Well, I'm a mom of 2 kids. If I want to enjoy going out with my husband one weekend out of every month, I can. I'm allowed to. And I deserve it. So yeah, don't let other people judge you. Don't let other people speak wrongly about you. And don't worry about it. I mean, honestly, if somebody wants to say something and you know that they're going to say something wrong, or they start saying something that you don't like, just stop them. Baby, I don't need that. I truly don't need that. You can stay with that. You can keep that to yourself. I don't need to hear it. You do not need to hear it. You don't need to be speaking about me or anybody in my circle, you know? So, yeah, I don't expect anything from anybody anymore. And I just don't care what other people think anymore. But that's just me. There's a lot of people out there that want to expect people thoughts, or they want to do what people expect from them, and that's okay. If it works for you, you go right ahead. But to me, it was just not worth it. This episode's coming to an end, so let's keep going. Whether you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, stressed, burnt out, just take a breather, take some time for yourself, recharge yourself, and keep showing up. Keep showing up. You got this. You could do it. You are doing the best you can. Today's lesson: growth doesn't mean you have it figured out, it means showing up anyways. If you're in the season where you feel unseen or unsure, just know that you're not alone. Thank you for being here. If this episode spoke to you, share it and come back next week. Until then, keep sipping and keep spilling.